Hey everyone, welcome. We're going to use the numerology cards today for this read with the Gilded Tarot. So with the numerology cards, we're going to sort of take them at face value. They also have different colors on them that play into the chakras. So we might touch on that depending on what the cards bring forward to. So I want to know what messages these numerology cards have for the collective. What do you got to say to the collective today? What do we got? What are they going through? What does the collective need to hear? Surrender. Interesting. And timeout. You know what? This is like taking a timeout for yourself, letting yourself feel your emotions, something that you're going through. You might be bottling shit up, guys. So I don't know what the situation is in your life yet from the cards, but it's something heavy. It's something that's weighing you down. It's something that possibly you're even sort of avoiding thinking about or feeling. Because some of those negative emotions, well, obviously, like, they're not fun. I feel like this is something like you're trying to avoid having to feel it. You're trying to avoid having to process it, because whatever it is, it's pretty hurtful. We also have spiritual partnership. And this might be what's involved here. It might be a partnership with somebody else. Moderation. Ooh. Starting to get a bit of a vibe off of these cards. Effort. You know what? I feel like this is speaking to somebody in your life who might have an addiction issue. And might need to actually go into some sort of rehab program and put in a lot of work to healing and starting a new beginning. It's like this surrender to change. It's like given to what the people who love you are asking you to do to sort of get it together here. Pride, it's like their pride is getting in the way. Maybe they don't want to admit that they have a problem. You also have synchronicity here. And teaching and learning. It's like they need a mentor. It's like they need a mentor, somebody who's actually been through what they've been through to be able to have an insight. It's like they don't trust their family members or their friends quite enough to understand what they're going through, to really push them into making this change or giving into finding change and building some self-discipline. So I don't know who this is in your life, if this is a partner, or if this is a friend or a family member who's going through this, but somebody's having a big struggle. And obviously it's weighing on you if tarot is bringing it forward. The Fool card is like this new perspective and taking a leap of faith. It's like having somebody who can mentor them and somebody who's been where they are, to be able to empathize and give them sort of a new view on things. Might help them to move forward and start to take this leap of faith. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords represents an ending, but one that is beneficial in the long run. It's like something needs to come to an end, or something has come to an end. It's like this chapter needs to come to an end. Whatever this addiction is that somebody's having trouble moving past, it's time for it to come to an end. This might mean, like I said, them going into rehab. This might be a toxic relationship that needs to come to an end. Like whatever it is, it's really bad and somebody needs to walk away from it. We have the Ace of Wands as well. The Ace of Wands does represent new beginnings. It can speak to passion. Sometimes it can be representative of a sex addiction too. And this might be speaking of somebody who just gives into their passions, they give into their habits, they give into whatever this is, and they're really having trouble struggling with a new beginning. And this Nine of Cups, it's a lot like emotional abundance, sort of wishes coming true. This is speaking to healing. This is speaking to finding happiness and fulfillment within themselves, being okay with themselves without having to use outside forces in a negative or destructive way. To numb emotions. So I feel like that's the whole point of it. I feel like whatever this is, it sort of makes them forget about what their problems are, because there's a specific thing that this person is trying to forget by doing this. And I feel like it's time to, the cards are saying it's time to confront that. It's time to get professional help in confronting whatever that is. And it's like a crossroads. Now we're at a crossroads and indecision. Do we deal with it? And part of this might be putting someone close to them, putting their foot down. Someone close to them saying, if you don't go ahead and heal, I'm stepping back from the relationship. And that might be part of what this Ten of Swords is too. And that might be the thing that triggers this person to go get help. That's what they might need. Some sort of like a wake-up call, right? It's abundant harvest. Putting in the groundwork to attain that abundant harvest, like that effort card said. It's time to put in some effort for an abundant harvest, a positive abundant harvest. The Ace of Pentacles also represents new beginnings. We're getting a lot of new beginnings. It's like it's time for change. The cards are saying it's time for change. I don't know what's going on in this person's life, if whatever this is actually having a physical effect on them, like their health. And they're kind of on borrowed time now, and now it's really time to sort of push it. The Eight of Cups does represent a bright new journey forward. So it's like the possibility of this person starting a bright new journey, the possibility of this person breaking away from whatever this toxicity is. And I just keep getting that's like some kind of addiction almost. Now we have the Ace of Cups, a new beginning. It is time for a huge new beginning for somebody. It's time for somebody to do a whole lot of changing in their lives. It's like it's overdue. And the people who love them want them to change. They want this change to come forward. The King of Wands. This King of Wands is the one who's struggling here. So Wands can't be indicative of a fire sign. So we could be speaking about a Sag, an Aries, or a Leo, possibly. But those Wands is all about passion. And this is somebody who might even be impulsive as well. Maybe they behave without thinking. They might have a hot temper too. But they definitely are driven by their passions, whoever this person is. And we do have the Hanging Man. And that it does speak to self-sabotage is the only thing that can hold this person back. So this person is capable of finding balance. They're capable of finding healing. But it's their inner demons that they need to overcome. That's what can hold them back. And it's like to get the result that they want, to get the healing, to get healthy, to find that positivity and happiness in their life, they're going to have to put in the work, and it's going to take time. It's going to happen over a long period of time, but they need to stay honest with themselves and with others in this journey. Justice, like coming back into balance. And I don't know if justice is actually involved, like the court system is actually involved here, and if it ties into the Ten of Swords, and it might for some people. That might have been the trigger for all of this to come about, is something happened, an event happened that did take place with the law that caused this person to maybe have an aha moment, or cause the people around them to sort of put their foot down and try and force the issue. But I do see that there is the opportunity for balance. This person now has the opportunity to find balance. And Seven of Wands is like taking back control. Taking back control now. And I feel like it almost speaks to somebody else too, drawing that line in the sand. Like you either go get help, or this is what's going to happen. And it's going to be some sort of an ending. It may or may not, for some of you, involve justice and the court system. For some of you, it just might be speaking to bringing things back into balance. And Temperance is about balance too, right? It's that balance between emotion and logic. And it's like this person not giving into their addictions. This person sort of taking a step back and thinking about things logically to be able to find clarity. And we do have the Emperor involved here. He is a male figure. He might be involved with justice, or he might be a family member who's involved in all of this as well. Perhaps an older male figure to this King of Wands. And he might be this mentor this teaching and learning card was talking about. Someone stepping forward. Somebody who's come through whatever this addiction is on the other side and has found success and moving forward in his life, who's going to help inspire this King of Wands to take the plunge, to take that leap of faith, and to try and find healing. But he's going to have to confront some demons, because this is what he's running from to begin with. He's trying to run from feelings. There's some sort of grief, some sort of a loss. There's the Devil card, right? Whatever it is has caused this toxicity in his life. It hasn't necessarily caused this addiction, but it's led him towards it. This is how he's chosen to deal with all of this. It's caused this toxicity. The Page of Cups, the emotional offering, the offering to go and get help, the offering to go and get healthy. And the Hermit card is like, he's got to think this out for himself. He's got to decide what he really wants in life. Does he want to keep living his life this way, or does he want to find happiness and wish fulfillment like the Nine of Cups is talking about? And the Page of Wands represents good news on the way. And Wands does tend to speak to communication. So he might be about to make up his mind here. This opportunity might be coming forward right away. This situation might still be playing out. But I feel like this opportunity is coming. He now has the chance to get healthy. He has the opportunity to make it right, to be able to get it together and find healing and healthiness and move forward. It is up to him whether he's going to choose it or not, but I feel like everybody around him is all trying to support him, trying to do the right thing on their part. Like, they're doing everything that they have to do. They're trying to make it as, I don't want to say as easy as possible, but they're trying to bring in all the resources they can to help this person in moving forward and getting clean and getting healthy. They even found a mentor to try and help him and guide him as well. Alrighty, guys. So that is the read with the numerology cards. I hope that you enjoyed it and have a great rest of your day. Take care, everyone.